we got another Lego build today. So, that being said, you ready for it? It's a big one. It's a big one. Rivendell. The one that I've been pushing off for a long time. Have it, but it's such a big build that it's going to be 20 plus hours. As you can see, Sauron's Tower. That was 19 and a half hours. So, Rivendell, I think it's almost 1,000 pieces more. This set is 6,167 pieces. It's a beautiful set. And so, it's going to be a pretty long take. Okay. Let's get into it. Okay. 20 plus hour build. That's my prediction. Okay. So let's see what we got. I'm going to guess I can get this build. Sauron's Tower was 19 and a half hours. I think this one's probably going to be 20... I'm going to guess 22. 22. That's going to be my guess. Okay. On the back, it shows that it's broken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sections. Okay. Couple removable pieces, so those aren't really sections, so probably 3 big ones. Very big, very big set with lots of minifigs. We have a total of 15 minifigs with this set. So, it's a massive one. Okay, we got a big box here. Okay. Let's set that off to the side for now. Sauron's Tower. That was 40 Lego bags. So let's find out how many we got. A lot. Okay, guess what? Here's bag 40. Rivendell is already over bag 47. So, first thing first is I always go and I sort out the bags in number order. That's just how I end up doing it. Just to, make it easier for grabbing and whatever else. Ooh. So, guess what? That's not it. That's not it. You know this big old white box that we pushed off to the side? You don't want to know. Look in that. More bags! Oof. This build's gonna take forever. That's a big book in there. Dumping that out. Bag 49. 46. Oh yeah. This is not looking pretty. Separate bag with swords and stuff in it. Base palette. Base plates. Found bag 1. We're working on that tonight. Okay, time to sort. So, highest bag. Yeah, let's stay seated here. Our highest bag so far is at 49. So I bet bag 49 is the biggest. So 49. Hey, what's up? You found me? Well, you followed me. You should have been notified. This build is going to be so long. So long. Bag 1 and 2. There's at least 49 bags. Oh. Well, how else are you supposed to know that I'm live? No notifications. Wow. That's really sick. Yeah, this build's massive. Okay. I told you this weekend I was probably going to start it. 49 bags minimum. I have yet to find bag 48. 46, 45, 42. You know what? I'm just going to start throwing them on the floor. So that's a 30, 20, 10, 10, another 10. This process might work better. Multiples of 10, throwing it on the floor, sorting it out. You guys can't really see it, but there's a lot of bags here. So it's going to be crazy. $41. 8, 29. 20, 16, 23, 7, 12. Bag 43. Yeah, so there's 49 bags. Here's bag 48. So it should be already set to that for my stream. Hey, Emily. So my stream should be able to be any pixel is how I have it set. I'll double check. I'll go in my settings, you know, after tonight's video and check everything, but it should come out to whatever you have your preference set to. it could be different. Wow, I'm up to 4 viewers right now. I got a lot of people. So anyway, those of you just joining in, I don't know. Maybe I was frozen. I don't know. They're on our Rivendell box already. We're at 49 bags to this build. Right now, I'm just sorting. So highest bag is 49. Lots of mini details on this build. Very, very massive set. Over 6,000 pieces. We got 6,167, I believe. So right now, I'm in the beginning stages, just sorting out all the pieces. The pieces like this are what I'm going to dread this. I'm already calling it, okay? This is the tediousness of this set is going to be this roof, okay? All that color scheme and everything that I'm going to be stuck having to put on, it's going to be awful. That is what I'm not looking forward to the most. Okay? It's going to be a gorgeous set when it's done. Soren's Tower, that was a beautiful set when it was done. Okay? So, very time consuming. I'm already calling it. My predictions are probably 22, 23 hours. Okay? That tower took me 19 and a half. And this set is 1,000 more pieces than that one was. So, we'll see if my predictions are right. I mean, I'm not going to drag it on longer than it needs. I'm going to go as fast as I normally would. Keep it rolling. Okay. It's all sorted. Yes. See, he already knows. He knows that my next set's going to be the Shire. Okay, Shire just announced officially that it's going to be out April 2nd, okay, for the LEGO Insider Clubs, and officially out April 5th. I'm 100% buying that set. Okay, so that is going to be a build coming up in the future within the next couple weeks. So next week, I believe, is already April 5th. Could be wrong, a little bit more. But that set is coming. So that was my intention. This one I'm going to start today, work through the weekend, into next week, and by next weekend is my goal, give or take how everything rolls, is to be done by next weekend. And then the Shire should be released officially. I'll have to wait for that to ship out, obviously, because I won't have it right away April 5th. I don't have a LEGO store where I'm at. So wait for the shipping, and then start the Shire build. So pretty exciting stuff. I got all my bags now of Rivendell loaded in. All organized, ready to go. Oh no. $1. $2. Got some stickers. And book 3. So 3 sections to this build as well. The tower was 3 sections. Rivendell's 3 sections. Look how thick that thing is. Should we look how many total steps there are? $422. 422 steps. Okay. Mind you, okay, my last build I just did was the Back to the Future DeLorean. If you guys haven't seen it, it's all posted on YouTube, Mr. Petersen Gaming. Also, you guys can go on my Twitch. They are still uploaded there. Also, Mr. Petersen Gaming, you're watching it. So, if you guys haven't hit that follow button already, go ahead and hit that follow button. YouTube and Twitch, Mr. Peterson Gaming. Get it? And so, yeah, 3 books for this build. The last one being the most massive, which makes sense. I mean, that's the main house, main section of Rivendell. So, makes sense, right? Book 2 is this little area here. And book 1 is the tower part. So, not too bad. 441 steps. And back to what I was saying is, perspective-wise, my DeLorean build I just did Back to the Future DeLorean was 440 some steps too. That was a lot longer set than I thought it was going to be. That was about a 7.5 hour build if I remember right. So, I mean, this one is going to take time. This one's very tedious, lots of detail, and I mean, it's going to be a gorgeous set by the time we're done with it. So, I'm excited to see how it all turns out. I've had it for a while. I just haven't had the motivation to get it as much because, I mean, with that one taking as long as it did, I really needed a break with some smaller sets in between before starting another long build. So, we are going to start big one tonight. For sure, I'm hoping for probably a 2-hour video tonight, so it's 7 o'clock my time. I'm gonna be done probably by 9. Just depends on how many bags we can get done, and how long each bag takes, rough estimate. If I'm pushing an hour a bag, sometimes they're 30, sometimes 45, sometimes an hour. We'll see where everything flies out, but I'm thinking probably a 2-hour stream tonight, and let's get into it. See if we have any fancy, like, super cool artwork in the bags today, or in the book, I should say. What is this? It's having us dump multiple bags right off the bat. Bags 1 and 2 at once dumped. Okay, I'm going to give you some inside detail here in just a little second, so definitely stay watching. The details that go along with this instruction book are just really cool with the Lego Lord of the Rings ones that I haven't seen with any other set. Granted, this is only my 5th big Lego set that I've done. Or I can't say big, like biggest. This one is my biggest build that I've done. But I've done more adult sets, you know, like the bigger piece ones. So from the books that I've had, the Lord of the Rings ones have been the coolest instruction books that I've seen. Okay, so we're going to get into it. With the Lord of the Rings, it has Frodo and different characters throughout the progress showing what percentage you're at. So as you continue on through the book, Frodo is walking, okay, all the way through. So we get further into it. Here's step 69. This is your progression. Okay, so it's a great visual to see how far along you are. So book 1, he's almost halfway done with book 1. Okay. Then book 2, did they change character? Yeah. So book 2, you have Gandalf the Great. And book 3. Oh man, they're gonna quiz me on this one. I don't know this one. But it's the head elf guy. Okay? So it's cool how they do that, and it just shows the progression, and it's so nice having that visual of where you're at. So we are bags 1 and 2 for sure tonight. Okay, 2 bag minimum. Told you it just depends on how fast it all goes, but I'm thinking 2 hours. I don't want any more than 2 hours tonight. So let's get into it. I try not to crease the books. Keep on in as much pristine as possible. Okay. Bag 1. We have our minifig already. Don't know why I did that. I should have threw it in the other box. So what I do is I set my box right beside me, and all these bags go right back into the box. I don't throw my box, but I put all the bags in it. I could technically throw the bags, still keep the box, because, you know, boxes are collector's items. And it's just a super... Most of these boxes are cool, and it just shows the interiors and all that jazz. So, little nice incentive there. Ooh, look at that. A bag fell on a chair. Bag 38. Another miserable bag. Not looking forward to these. Okay. These first couple bags shouldn't be that bad, it looks like. They have a good majority. Ooh, I forgot something. So, what I do for all these little pieces is anything extra, which I won't go grab it now. I should, but I won't. Anything extra, I grab a little Tupperware bin at the end. I usually have one now. Forgot it. But I always have those clear Tupperware containers that are like this big. And all my extra pieces go in there. As of right now, I have a Tupperware container for every set I've done for all the extra pieces. Will I continue to do that? Probably not. Not the most ideal way of sorting it, but that's how I've got it to work so far. But let's get into building our Frodo. It's cool because they have the little legs, you know. So the details with these guys are pretty good, pretty good. Our box with his lovely cape. Oh, that's kind of neat. Just kidding, that's not neat. I was thinking, you know, they were nice. They wanted to give all colors, different colors for options. No, it's not options. It's literally going to be for all the people that have capes. I bet that's what it is. So we can't use whatever color we want. But I go with the set anyway. So Frodo's is green. We're going green. Let's build. I already lost like 3 viewers within a matter of a couple minutes. Very unfortunate. Probably because I'm gabbing too much and not building, right? Frodo's head has 2 special ways you can do it. You can do a shocked face, or you can do his regular face. I'm going to stick with the regular. And his hair. So now you have Frodo. Okay. Frodo and a ring. Okay, because why wouldn't you have his ring? Frodo and the Precious, you know? Okay. Let's get into it. I used to sort everything out. I don't waste the time of doing it anymore. I just build. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the camera so you guys can see the build better. It's going to cut off my head just a little bit. That's fine. Slide everything over. And off to the side a little bit. And that way, I can't speak, right? But that way you can see the overall build step-by-step kind of aspect of it. Okay. I really, really hope I don't mess up on this. Because any step here really matters. Okay. We have lots of detail, and a simple error can be massive problems down the road. I've had that happen with my Sauron Tower, and that really worries me for a build like this because it is so detailed, and I don't want to mess it up and have to rip it all apart because that is not fun. Not fun at all. Who do I got watching yet? You guys are pretty quiet in the chat. And yeah, so like the Bilbo one, like with the Shire, that one won't be too long of a build. I don't think. You know, I'm thinking probably, I don't remember the count of the pieces, but probably 10-ish or so hours for that one. That's going to be my guess. It's definitely not like this one. It's not as big by any means. And I think the cost says a lot of that, you know. Yeah, I know. It sometimes shows one even though no one's watching. But I try to just think of, you know, it's actually viewing, even if there's not. But yeah, you're right. Makes you feel better. So this is where we're at build-wise. So far, that's step 5, up to step 5 at this point. Okay, we're going to add on to that right away. Just like that, I was already wrong on a step. But I wasn't paying attention to detail. Yeah, talk a lot, right? This is a great way of practicing talking and public speaking. Just talking to random people online. But in a much safer way, right? Streaming has been fun since I've started. You know, it's something different that I never thought I would do, but my students wanted me to, so I've been doing it for them. Hasn't been anything like too fancy. You know, I'm not doing like spectacular streams, but I think that it's doing an okay job. Am I already missing pieces? No. It's like, that's not good. Can't find them. But no, that's fine. I got it. Okay, so right now we're just topping everything off. It's just a matter of like once you dump it, it's really hard finding them. So that's why I always used to like sort. But that just took so much time. And then I used to like pull each piece that I needed before I built that step. And then that just took too much time. So now I just keep it in a pile and I build as I go and then hope that I don't miss any. And just like that, I have a couple more viewers gone. Emily, you still watching? She's going to be like, nope. Yeah, see, it shows 2 on YouTube. Yep, that's what I got. That's what I got. I would assume Emily's watching. That's my other friend. But she's not replying, and she's usually pretty good on chat. So I don't know. She might just have me pulled up and left the screen. You know, that support. But yeah, I mean, these builds definitely take a long time. But the end result of these Lord of the Rings ones are spectacular. You know, like, they're really nice builds. Very, very beautiful builds, and with the amount of detail that they have. So that's huge. To me, that's the biggest. If you can get that down, that's huge. Yeah. And see, like, it's weird how they have all this color, even though they get covered up. So some builders will take these unique colors, pull them out, and use something else because they know they're going to get covered up. Me, I don't have other pieces to fill them out with, nor would I want to. I would want to keep it as the instructions say so I know I don't mess up. Probably because I'm not a confident enough builder yet, but we'll see if we ever get to that point. Probably not. We're on step 12 already, which is good. We're going to just set that up to the top here. And we have a light green with lots of gray pieces stacked onto it. So you guys won't really get to see this building unless I turn it to you guys. Might do that, I guess. I want to make sure that I have everything the correct directions. So, for instance, like this brick has lines that way. And then it's got like the brick design there. I have to make sure every single one of those are the correct way and all facing the same direction. So I do it exactly like the book has. Like, which one's my favorite out of those categories? Is that what you're asking? Like humans, dwarves, elves, or hobbits, which one is my favorite group? I don't really have one, I guess. Like if I had to choose one, I'd say the temper of the dwarfs are funny. Elves are cool for their senses, but I'd say probably the humans. I don't know, probably because I'm human. But I mean, the hobbits don't really have anything going for them, but so I don't know. I'd say probably humans. Okay, we're 3 high. And that is going to go on this build. And it's going to go right here. And then we have a faceplate. But before that, we need this piece. Okay, so it looks like that. I'm not fancy enough or good enough to be able to like build it in a way that, you know, would be like backwards pretty much for you guys to see the front angle. I tried doing a pretty much camera. What? Oh, I'm not even putting it even close to the correct direction. tripod camera this way, angle it down. Didn't like the way the footage turned out on that. So that was a bust. So I got a computer stand and raised up. My iPad is what I'm streaming off, so my camera quality is not as good as I would initially like. But it does the job for these Lego builds. It just raises it up enough that you guys can kind of see it. Works a lot better at this angle than just being flat on the table. So that's what I've been using. It's doing good. Or I feel like it does okay. Emily's definitely not watching. She ain't chatting at all. She'll come back and be like, yes, I am. But she's definitely not. What? There ain't no green piece there. I've missed so many steps already. Whoopsies. Did I skip a page? Ha! I skipped some stuff. This is what I'm talking about. So, I have to rip this apart. See this gappage here? These are supposed to be filled. And I thought so. I mean, it looked wrong. I didn't question it until now. But anyway, I gotta rip this top part off. At least it's an easy fix. Easy fix to rip those off. Easy, wide open. Missed 2 pieces. Missed a green 2x1 and another white 1x4. So easy enough to do there. Done. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It could be so easy to miss those steps. So I'm like, I was ready to put on the green piece here, and it had green on the back, and I was like, mine didn't have green on the back. So that's what gave it away. You want to see minifigs? There's Frodo. That's all I got. But yes, I know what you're saying. After all of them are done and set, like, it'll be cool to see all those put together. There's a lot of them, which is awesome. I like the sets with the more obviously the more minifigs the better. I mean, those are the most important part to these builds usually. You get some pretty unique ones. You don't enjoy the smaller legs because they're hobbits. I find it cool how they do that. So this is what we got so far. That brings us to step 15. We're on 16 now, moving forward. So turning this back around, we're going to grab this gray piece and put these extra little flats on all the way across. And then we're going to stick that on top of that one. So we stuck that piece right on here. What in the world? Seabass, is that you? Can't be saying that. I don't know if that comes up for you guys or not, but let's just say it was inappropriate for the stream. But the profile looks like it might be one of my buddies, so that would make sense. Okay. Here we go. We gotta add some more here. Did I miss another piece? Yeah, I did. Haha, Seabass, welcome, welcome. I heard you were in town and you never even told me. How long are you in town? I need to try to get there to see you before you head out again. I love how my chat thing, like, it automatically, like, screened it. So it's like, nope, that comment can't happen. Wouldn't even pop it up. It's saying I have to allow or deny it. So I'm not sure if it comes up on your guys' end, but pretty fancy. I didn't know it did that. Okay, this is where we're at. End of step 17. I'm serious though, like, I can't believe you didn't tell me. Didn't tell me we're coming to town. I'm not there anymore, but, you know, I can drive there. Gotta get together again before you leave, for sure. Okay, so now we're adding some plants, flowers, and stuff on the ends there. You can text me to Seabass if you don't want to drop it in the chat. Okay, so at the end of step 19, You have the stairs and some flowers. Some greens. It's like I was lucky to tell that your profile was you. I bet he left already. Seabass left, guaranteed. Him and my other buddy went out for supper tonight. So I'm sure my other buddy told him to hop on my stream. Say hi. I'll have to text him. We're getting to towards the end of the bags 1 and 2 here. So probably stream bags 1, 2, and 3 tonight. Is probably what I'm thinking. We'll have to take a look at bag 3 and see how many pieces are in there. If it's like a big bag, we'll probably just leave it at 1 and 2 tonight. But if it's a smaller bag, then it'll be fine. I'm not liking this. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is what we got. End of step 21. Green, yeah, green. Trying to make sure I'm not missing any steps here now, like I did earlier. And some more little flower doodads. Green thingy-mabobs. Sorry you guys aren't getting the best angle at this right now. So I do apologize for that. I will show you here though. So 5 extra little pieces in this bag. Oh, it want bags 3 and 4. Well, that's fine. 3 and 4. There's bag 4. I think that might wait till tomorrow. Bag 3 has quite a bit of pieces in it. And another small bag with a lot of mini pieces in it. Right now, I don't have the best lighting because it's already dark. That's an hour stream tonight. Honestly, that's probably fine. So, definitely tune in tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow. This is where we're at right now. And the bags 1 and 2. Like I said, this set's gonna have massive loads of detail. So it's gonna be really cool by the time it's all done. Lots of time. But yeah. Bags 1 and 2 done tonight. There is a minifig in bags 3 and 4. So you said you wanted minifigs. You come back tomorrow and be looking for that. Probably hop on right away in the morning after breakfast for a couple hours. Go from there. But yeah, we'll start bags 3 and 4 tomorrow. Call it a night for tonight. Got the unboxing complete and bags 1 and 2 done. So thanks for joining and hope you guys have a good rest of your night, day, wherever you are. We have Frodo. That was our minifig for bags 1 and 2. So that's where we're at. Freelancer, thanks again for joining. Thanks for commenting, and it makes the chat a lot more smooth and more outgoing when I have followers to chat with. So we do appreciate it. Okay, hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good night.